Generic greetings and welcome to Construction plus Prison Architect plus Alpha 20 episode 4. In the previous episode we made this, or finished this off rather. This is our high risk tower block, is what it's supposed to be. And as people rightly pointed out, I need to just resolve the cell issue, which is that. And that. And is the shower still, is the shower designated? I don't think it is. Don't know how I managed to miss them out. I think it's because I was like skipping between everything. So let's just sort this out. If I can find shower, there's shower there. God, look at how many showers we've got. We've got loads of showers. And actually, yes, looks like it is designated as shower. We'll just re-des just to make sure. Right, there we go. So we have 89 prisoners of a maximum of 88. So that's okay. Obviously, we're going to be building some more this episode. In this episode we'll also be building this area around here, which is, if I just max speed it so the sun comes up, we'll be able to see better. This is where we're going to have like some nice houses like this. That's three nices in one sentence, but you know, nice houses like that. So we'll have, you know, maybe a bench, a chair, tables, things like that inside there. So we'll see how far we get with that. This is the junkyard thing that we started creating last episode. I do want to finish that off, so I'm going to go to, I think, do I want to put sand down there? I don't think sand. I wanted like a really broken up sort of gravel, I think. Gravel is probably the best thing. Have gravel all over the place. Like that. I'm going to do some just like, basically we're just going to shove walls everywhere. We're just going to put walls all over the place. And it'll look a bit weird. Let me force that gate open so they can go and do that. But yeah, that's it's going quite well. This works very, very well. The problem we have, however, is as soon as it becomes shower time, you can see they're all going in the showers. The shower's actually working. But when it becomes eat time, they have to travel halfway across the prison to get to this thing, which is problematic. Actually, we want to hire a couple more staff. We only have 6 cooks. We probably want a couple more. There we go. Hire a couple more cooks, and we'll sort that out. But yes, we do. We probably are starting to run out of space in terms of the canteen and such, so we'll probably have to put the eatery over here sooner rather than later. There's a lot of things that I want to put in, so it depends. We're going to have to prioritise the space, really, because obviously we won't be able to put everything in. I know there was a comment saying we should put a jail in the prison, which is, nah, that's Inception Architect, okay? We're going to have a jail in a town that's supposed to be... Hang on, I'm confusing myself. Someone wants a jail in a town that's actually a prison in a game that's about prisons. Okay, that's too Inception for me. We're not going to bother with that. Why is that guy not doing that? Do you want to just build it, mate? In your own time? No? Do you want to move? Or you can just dance near the water's edge. Fine, do whatever you want. Okay, so let's just go to concrete walls, and we're just going to start putting bits all over the place. Like I said, there's no real reason for me doing this. Like I say, it's just going to be a sort of junkyard type thing. That's what we're going to do. So we're just going to literally dot things around so it looks really, really stupid. But it's a junkyard, as I said. So that's what we're going to put in. And I think that is about right. Obviously, we'll put just bits of metal. Oh, we can't put metal flooring in. No. What objects can we put in? It's just around. I don't know what sort of things we could put. It'll just be around here that look a bit ropey. We could put like a washing machine in and broken fridges and such. The problem with that is they're really expensive, and I've got enough money. Just put a couple of fridges in here. Like I say, this is just like a dumping ground for where people just put crap, and that's what this thing's going to be. We'll have a couple of cookers. They've dumped a couple of cookers around here. There we go. What else? Weight benches? Yeah, someone's dumped one of them at some point. A couple of them, like that. There we go. Like I said, there's no real rhyme or reason for this. What else could people have dumped? Filing cabinets? They would have dumped them, maybe, wouldn't they? Oh, this turned out to be a really good junkyard. What else would they have dumped? Old TVs. There's always old TVs in junkyards. There we go. A couple more. I've spent nearly 10 grand on this, which is shocking, really. Sink. We'll have to have one kitchen sink, won't we? We'll put one in there. Wheelie bins? We should really put bins in. In fact, let's put bins. Let's line the side like that, just so this thing actually has a reason to exist other than just being, well, a bit ropey. What else we want to put in? A couple of toilets, of course. We have to put them in. As you can see there, though, the problem we have is that they're now shouting about electricity, which, yeah, that is a problem. But I don't really care. And we need to put one washing machine in as well, even though it's going to cost us 10 grand. We'll put 2 in. We'll put 2 in. There you go, like, hang on, wait, there. Cool. So there's a lot of money spent on something that is literally just a junkyard. It is just full of crap. And the reason we got a little bit, like, more The reason it's more open here. Why is that stop sign upside down? Yes, it's actually dots. You know, it's dolls or something. I don't know. It's upside down anyway. But whatever. It's all shouting for. Look at that. It's shouting about there's no electricity and there's no water. Now the thing is, I'm not really going to plumb that in because that would take ages to do and actually draw loads of power. So it's a bit pointless. So we're just gonna have to put up with it shouting about that. But I really like that junkyard. I mean, as far as junkyards go, I mean, I don't really rate junkyards as a thing, really. I'm not really too bothered about them, but, yeah. It seems to work as something, doesn't it? It's a bit interesting. This guy's still dancing around. Move and build it. There we go. Someone else is going to come along to do it. But that's an alright junkyard. That's alright. So, let us think about this area here. So, as I said, this is going to be a sort of enclosed sort of town thing. And I really need to think about... let me just check. Has everybody got fed? Everybody has been fed and looks like they're not starving, which is a good thing. So yes, we need to think about a couple of things. Obviously, I need to finish these cells off with some floors and such, but I'll do that later. I want to increase my prisoner capacity. We need to think about these buildings here. So let me just check on the size of them. I believe it's sort of 10 by 8. I'm totally wrong. It's 11 by 9. Okay, so it's 11 by 9 is the actual size. So assuming we have it... that same way around. So we start here, and it is 11 by 9. Is that right? Or is it? Yeah, it's 11 by 9. There we go. And then, if that was the entrance there, we would have it sort of a path there, gap, then that there, then that will be 11 by 9 like that. Can we fit another one in? I don't think we can. No, we couldn't. We wouldn't be able to fit another one in. So... we'd have to turn them round, realistically, which is problematic. So, because I've designed it that way. I have designed it that way. What if I fling it the other way? So instead of being 11 by 9, it's actually 9 by 11. Like that. Obviously, it's technically that, isn't it? I believe. That is the entrance, and then it goes something like that, and then like that. Yeah, we could have it like that. There's no reason why we can't spin it around. Okay, let's do it that way. So it's still the same sort of dimension. So it's 11 tall by 9. So let's just try that again. So if I have 11 tall by 9, which is that, then we'll do the same thing. I don't think we're going to be able to get 2 in. I don't think that's going to be possible. But come on, stop autosaving. If we say 11 by 9. We're not going to get 2 in, but we can move it up a little bit. So, if I say, I don't know, that, then we have a fairly big gap for some reason. I don't know why we'd have a gap. Maybe we can put some sort of, like, have it as a yard, like a bit of a green bit and have a yard in there. Ah, okay, there we go. I'll have a shared yard. Not going to do 2 of them. That would be a bit crazy. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that, because that's taking up a lot of room. But I like the idea of it. So that's what we're going to do. Cool. Okay, so let me just redesign this a little bit. So it's going to technically be that, isn't it? That's the entrance. And this is going to be the same thing. I'll only need to do a couple of these and then I know roughly what I'm doing. That's just a total lie. So we're going to have to alternate where the bedroom is. So that's going to be the bedroom and the shower and the ensuite and such. And then this is going to be the living room. And then we'll have a door either side there. And we'll have like a fence that goes around the back and a fence that goes there. And then that'll be a fairly large area there. Let me just put a normal fence like that to block that off. Because I just realised that we don't want them running around and such to get into there. Right, let's go back to planning. And we're going to sort this path out. So pathway would be, say, I think 2 like that. I was originally going to have it so it goes like a fairly big yard and then down to this, but it's just a bit too small, like the map we've got. I mean, we are on I believe it's a medium map, and then it's extended. So we could extend it further, but I think it would just be a little bit too strange. So I think we'll leave it. So let's just put these in. Now you might be thinking, why am I designing it like this now? And the reason I'm doing it now is because I have a plan for the center bit. Okay, so that's similar. That's that there. Okay, so let's cancel off that, and then we're gonna basically build it on here again. So it's 9 by 11, and then up here, and it's 9 by 11 there, like so. Okay, and then we have a gap of, I believe it's 5. Is it 5? It's 6. A gap of 6. Is that right? It is a gap of 6, yes. So, gap of, say, 6. Then we start the other one, which is same dimensions there. That's actually the wrong dimensions. That is not big enough, so we'll do that. There we go. And then we'll do this. Do you know what the worst part is? Each one of these only holds one prisoner. It's all it holds, one prisoner. We could, if I really wanted to, make a separate section like that to be like a different bedroom, which might not be a bad idea. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to make it so it's a separate... It's going to have 2 bedrooms. The main bedroom here and then like a little one here. In reality, it's just 2 cells, but I think it sort of works and it's a little bit more efficient than just having, well, 8 prisoners there. Now we've doubled it to 16, so it's actually reasonable. That's my thoughts on it. So, yeah, there's nothing you can do about it. Cool! So... that's what I'm going to do. Now what I want in the centre is a park, okay? Now that is 23, so we can half that. So to say 11 and 11, and then we'll have a path going up the middle like so. Okay, so that's where we'll have a path going up. In fact, I want it fairly large. I want it pathways of 3 all the way up to the top here. We'll cancel that. That's wrong. Pathways. So we'll put pathways up like so. Okay? That's going to be a path. And we want, say, in the centre here, we want like a... I don't know, some sort of weird, like, sort of statue or something for the town. Now, I've been thinking about what we can use for the statue. And, ideally, it's going to be one of them. We're going to have a statue of, basically, an electric chair. We're going to have an electric chair statue in the centre of the prison. Because it's the most fitting, I think, that I can really have. I can't really think of anything else, you know, that's going to fit better. Let me just have a quick look at my offending rate. Reoffending rate is 30%, so it's actually worse. What I was going to do, I was going to do a full shakedown, but I've missed out on that opportunity because it's too late. So I'll do it next time. Looks like our danger levels are increasing. Loads of prisoners are complaining. Looks like it's probably because of the shower, the hygiene, yeah, and that's now being resolved. So that's okay. We'll close that there. We now have 88 prisoners of 88, which is good. Just going to go up to the holding cell, go to rooms, and just undesignate the holding cell and then re-des, just because we always have that problem. There's still a glitch in the game, I believe, where they won't be assigned to different cells. Anyway, so let me just go back to planning here. And we'll go to our pathways, and we're just going to, let's say, measure this off. And I want it right in the center, or as in the middle as I can get, which we won't be able to because that's 3. So we won't be able to do that. So if I make it a different size, no, I think I'll just keep it going the same sort of thing here. And then we'll do 1, and then we'll go back in on itself, like so. Like I said, this is going to be a bit of a path, like that. And is that about right? I think that is right, and that's what it would be. Something like that. That has to be wrong. Yeah, it's not right, that is it? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I thought so. There we go. That's much better. It's not much better. It actually looks really weird and garbage. Actually, let me redesign that. What if we put it so it has a gap of 2, like that? Maybe that'll make it a bit more pleasing to the eye, like that. Maybe. Something like that. Is that right? Technically it would be... Hang on. That's wrong. I'm trying to work it out from this side. Which would be... Where have I gone wrong here? It's not that. It's that, isn't it? It has to be that, surely. 1, 2, 1, 2. Is that right? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is right. Okay. Unless it isn't, in which case I'm sure people will let me know. Anyway, that looks about right to me. So let's just go to objects and we'll say electric chair can go... It's annoying that it can't go in the middle. What if we put a couple of them? 1 there, then 1 there. Or 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. We put 4 of them in. And we can put... we can't put a path between them. We could put them in the corner like that, so we have 4 like that, and we have grass going between them. Okay, I like that idea better actually. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. So We'll have it one there, one there, one there, and one there. So let's just put the pathway in first. The reason I'm not doing it the other way around, the reason I'm not going to put the the other stuff in is because that'll cost me 20 grand, and that's a lot of money. That's a lot of generic currency to spend on one go, on one thing. Let me just put these up to the sides. I'm going to obviously do different things. I'm going to put like you know, grass and such around here as well, so it's not going to be just a total bust. So there's them putting that in nicely, and it looks alright. We're going to put grass and trees and maybe a couple of park benches and such around the place, but that is about right. I believe that is right. Okay, cool. So let us get on with some building over here. So well, let's build these. We'll do these 4 buildings. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, there we go. The reason I've done that is obviously because technically it's actually that size, as you're aware. So yeah, we need to sort that out. There we go. That's technically the size it's going to be. Cool. Requires entrance of TBH. So we'll shove a door in. I think I've just put that door in the wrong place, you know. Ah, well, doesn't matter. I can deal with it later. I'll undoor it, because if I right-click now, it's going to break the whole thing. You, contents door, I want you to dismantle the door. There we go. And we'll rebuild said door. So, we'll go to objects, and we'll go to brick wall, and we'll start putting the brick walls in. So, brick wall there, and then, as I said, I'm going to put this, like, secondary room in, although I could put it on this side. If I put it like that, we'd have to have the entrance there, which means the telly and such would have to go there. If I put it on this side, it means we can have the television there. You know what? I prefer it on the other side like that. I prefer it that way. Yeah, I prefer it that way. So let's do it that way. So put the stuff in here, and we're going to put it so we have the other cell block in there. Actually, technically we need an entrance, so we'll do that. We'll put some sort of entrance into this thing. Once that guy's demolished that, I will then put in the individual pieces like so. I'm not too sure why that hasn't been completed yet. No, it has been completed. Cool. So we will copy the same design over this side. So like, oh, hang on, no, wrong. It's technically like that, isn't it? Is what we're going for, and then it's that and that. Okay, yeah, because obviously we're mirroring it, and now we need to mirror it again, so it's across there. Once it saves, there's a lot to save these days on this thing, and then it would be that, and then that. Is that right? I have no idea. Something like that. Anyway, let's go to our objects, and we're obviously going to put some more doors in, so we'll put a door in there. Put a door in both of these. Yeah, there we go. Doors in all of these here. All the way along. And there we go. There's that room. Then we need this room blocked off, which is going to be the individual cells, and then we'll block this one, which is like a tiny little child's bedroom, or whatever you would like to call it. We could even do that. We could have like medium risk in one of them, and then low risk in that one, because you know the low risk children are high risk. Definitely high risk. Yeah, they're just midget drunks, really, just running around, just shouting and screaming, and yeah, that's all they are. Right, let's get on with this. So we'll go to utilities, electrical cable, and we will put some electricity in this thing. So we're just gonna literally drag that down like so. I don't think there's any other way I need to do it. Like so. Job done. Right. What are we going to do now? Why is that guy jiggling around? He's doing a little dance and all that sort of thing like he normally does. Let me just go to objects and to lights. I'm going to put some lights in because obviously most of them were taken out. But there we go. That's done. 19,000 we've got. Can we get another grant? No, not yet. We do have to wait a fair amount of time for that other grant to be produced. Good grief, look at all the wood in that. Let me sell some of that. I don't need any of that, so let's just sell pretty much all of this that's around here. We do not need this much wood. There we go. Most of our money's coming from the wood being chopped down anyway, so let's just clear it out so it's not a health hazard. I mean, that's a fire hazard just waiting to happen, right? There we go, that's a fire waiting to happen. There we go, 40 grand. Not bad at all. Okay, so let's get over to the estate here. Will you stop pissing about and get your door put in, you fat head? No, he's not really bothered about that. Right, so we'll cancel that bit there because we don't need it. Let me just go to my materials and then to concrete tiles. We'll rip the concrete tiles right up to the top there. We technically don't need to go any further than that, but no, actually we don't. So let's not bother. Let's put these in. Obviously, I need to furnish these things, so let's get on with that. We'll go to objects and then to the bed, and we'll start putting the bed in. So we'll have double bed there because we can. For no other reason than because we can. That's the reason. Okay, there we go. And then we'll put a bed into here, so it's there. Oh, we'll have it the same direction. So it's we'll put it so it's sort of uniformed. There we go. Okay, toilets. So we'll have. Actually, no, we're going to cancel that. We're going to cancel that because it wouldn't make sense having them that way. Because then you'd walk straight in on the toilet. I mean, we have to have some logic to this, right? So we'll spin these round. We'll put toilets in on the bottom. Yeah, we'll do that. Obviously, we'll be on the top of this because it's mirrored about. So we'll have it like... we could have the bed along there and then the toilet at the end. Oh, yeah, we haven't already done that, have we? Yeah, let's do it that way. Let's do it that way. It's a bit different, right? There we go. And that. And then we'll go to the beds. I'll put the beds in, so... like that. I think that works. Seems to work for me. Right, we'll go to the door. We'll shove a door in here so we can get into the yard. Like so. Okay, there we go. And then we'll go to materials and then to the fence. And we'll shove a fence in there and there. And then a fence there. Oh, cancel that bit. And a fence there and there. Okay, so that's like, you know, the sort of yard thing that we've got going. And then we'll make it grass. We'll just make this little bit grass. Let's say it's sort of communal garden thing. And then we can actually designate that as yard as well, if we need to. So, one moment, let's go to yard, designate that as yard, designate that as yard, and there we go. Obviously, it's minimum 5x5, yeah, and it means behind a door. It will be in a moment. There we go, cool. We could put stuff in the yard, but I don't know if we will. We'll see. Right, so we'll go to utilities, and we need to run a large pipe down the centre of the street. And then we'll run it along and then up the centre of this street. Actually, we don't need to do that. We could just drag it down here, couldn't we? That's something's wrong there. I've messed something up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, it's because I measured it from when it was unbuilt. Right, so this is actually wrong. That's wrong. It needs to be one further along that way, which has caused me some... or is it? Let me redesign. Let me rethink here. So it's technically that, and then cancel that, and then it's that. Okay? And then it's 7 from there. So technically it would be that. Okay? That is the right size. Is that the right size? I think so. I think it is. There. 8. Yes, that is the right size. So that is wrong. Which means that this is wrong. Because I measured it from that. So now it's 24. Which means the centre is technically that. Balls. Okay. Alright. No, we can deal with this. We can deal... oh, crap. Okay, right, okay. Let's just cancel that. And cancel all of this. And let's redesign the thing. So let me have it so it's basically that. Okay, so there's the center now. That is the center, right? And then we need to... ah, Jesus. Okay, let's see if I can dig my way out of this one. Then it would be that. And then that. Makes sense to me. I think that is about right. Let me just try it. There's only one way to really find out, and that's if I just put it in, and then I can look at it properly and go, yeah, that's right, or that's wrong. And there we go. Remember, you might be looking at this going, oh, what are you doing? Remember, I have to actually think about all this on the fly. This is getting made up as you see it, right? So, it's not that easy. And I'm just not that good. Right, let's go to our utilities, small pipe, and let's start running some pipe away. So, we'll run a pipe straight across like that. I'll run it right down to the bottom. And the bonus of doing that is it goes over that area, which is going to be the shower. Alright, cool. So we'll do the same thing there, and up. And same thing there, and up. Cool. Let's just have a quick look at this. It should be done by now. And that looks completely wrong, but only because that should be deleted. Although I think it might be an idea to actually add onto there. Do I want to do that? It's actually add onto the inside, technically, isn't it? Depends how I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to drive that up the center. This is problematic. Technically, we'll be deleting them like that. Let me just full grass it so we know roughly what I'm getting at here. There we go. And we'll see what happens once they've put it in. And then I'll measure it off later. Right, so how many prisons have we got? We've got 86 prisons out of 88. These last couple of episodes have really been just about the building. It literally has been a Construction Plus episode. Look at that. There we go. We've got people working at the carpentry table. How awesome is this? Go on, mate. Let's have a see who he is. Lee C++ barcode. The barcode with a K. Cool. What's his chat? What? Int main, open bracket, close bracket, whatever that is, return 0. Family, he's got a father and he was done for pickpocketing. Yes. So we must have... what's this education program? 20% on the produce 10 superior beds. That's alright, right? That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Right. Is that right? No, it's because of that bit there. Okay, I can deal with that. I can deal with that without a problem by just going to materials and then to grass and then shoving the grass in there. So that should have fixed that. And I believe we need to put the grass in like that then. And that'll make it look a bit better. And then we can worry about where we're going to place our electric chairs, which will be something like there, and there would be the proper statue. I like the way we're putting grass over concrete tiles. It's like it's some hardy grass. Got some hardy grass varieties here, right? So we could technically do that. We could have 4 in the center. I think that is probably going to be better. 4 in the center. I like the idea of that better. So 1, 2. Can you spin them round? You really can't. Like them 4 like that. That sits better with me. That does sit better with me. So I think we're going to do that. And I think we'll have it so the outside, or this bit here is uniform. So you always have a gap of 1. So technically it's that. That is going to be better. Now, the problem is it is going to shout. It's going to shout at us for, from powering it up. And I've already thought of that. And I've come to a bit of a weird solution. I've come up with a bit of a weird solution. We have this building here, which isn't actually big enough at the moment, but we might expand it. But it currently doesn't do anything. This is the planned building here, as you can see. I'm thinking of putting the power station, or putting a power station in there with some capacitors, and then running that up and connecting this up to it, just because it's a bit weird, right? Like, basically the mayor of this town has made these electric chairs. He's basically put these electric chairs in there as like a sort of either art installation or as a statue or a tribute to the townspeople or whatever, right? But everyone thinks, oh, look at that, it looks pretty good, right? It looks like electric chairs. He's thinking they're really electric chairs, and I've got the button. Yeah, alright, yeah, we're going there. It's weird, but we're going there. So, let's build the building, and it needs to be a bit bigger than what I originally planned. It's going to be that, I believe. Yeah, we'll make it a little bit bigger, like that, and then we'll put a staff door in it there, okay? And we'll see what happens with that. So, let us finish off this area here. So, we need to go to utilities and make sure that it is plumbed in, which it is. Cool, let's go back to objects then, and we will just minimize that for a moment. Put some drains in of that. And that's not the right place. There we go. And we'll just put all these drains in. There's that. And then we just need to put the shower head in, which is there, and over there, which is, that's done. So let's just go to rooms and then to sell. And we should be able to designate this as sell. So we'll designate all that as sell and that as sell. There we go. And we'll keep going here. It's obviously going to be shouting because it's not got a bed, but there we go. It's fixed itself. It does that sometimes. This prison is actually getting quite large, so it's just a little bit dodgy sometimes. It sometimes just doesn't register things exist. So there we go. Oh, look at that! They've just come along and just shoved the laundry basket in. There you go, job done. Right, cool. So let me just go to our designation, our deployment, and we will go to MinSec. All of this is MinSec. All of these are MinSec. So. There we go. Yeah, we'll have the full lot as MinSec, I think. I was going to do it a bit differently, but no, everything's going to be MinSec on this. Why is that not a cell? Don't know why that's not a cell. So no, that's weird. This is weird. Right, so let us go down here, and this building should be complete, which it is. Let me go to our utilities, just check how much money we've got. We have 40,084 generic currencies. That's cool. Let's put some capacitors in this, and we're going to run the electrical cable sort of sneakily along here, like along this path here. We'll have to run it round, and it goes sort of under his drive, out here. That isn't connected up. Out here, and then along, along here, and then into. Cancel that bit. Into there. This is getting a bit weird now, isn't it? Right, cool. Let me just, I was going to say max speed it, but it is max speed. And tonight, we search. So, I think we will hire some more guards for that. Yeah, that'll do. We only have 2 doctors in this thing, but that's alright. Not many janitors either. Maybe a couple more janitors would be a good thing. We have 4 dog handlers. We have 2 armed guards. Obviously, one of them is just patrolling the armory. One of them is wandering around over there, and I think I'm actually going to alter our this. Where is he? He's in the armory. There he is. We'll go to the armed patrol. We're going to cancel that armed patrol. I'm going to reassign him to this area here, like that. So yes, there we go. So if you try and come around there, you're going to get got. Right, let's do a shakedown. 420 places to actually search, so it's risky. We've already found something. I have a feeling, let me just pause it and check my regime here, sorry, my policy. So if you have basically found with anything, you get solitary. I think that's what it is. We have this found tools. I think we'll have it on just nothing. You're allowed tools. It's a town, right? You should be allowed your tools. We don't want them escaping, but we're bridging the gap between town and prison. You're allowed tools, but at the end of the day, it is a prison, alright? It's a town, so you should be allowed your own DIY tools and such. You're just not really supposed to use them for, you know, escaping this thing. And we're finding millions of things already. Let me just go to planning. We'll just cancel this bit of planning off there and that bit of planning off there. And there we go. So that is not bad. We have managed to get these done, which is obviously changed from what I originally did. But as you can see, we've got 2 cells in there now with should be like low risk prisoners. Yeah, they are low risk. That's a word. Low risk prisoners. Obviously, we need to finish this off by putting, like, I think I'm going to put a sofa there and, like, a television there, or probably the way around. I don't know. Oh, we found a tunnel. Interesting. He hasn't got very far. Not really working that hard, is he? Doesn't really want to escape. I wouldn't want to escape from this town. It's quite nice. But, yeah, we've done all right over there, these yards and such. I think that's a good addition. This park thing I'm really happy with. I'm just waiting for him to power it up, which is only one more bit, and should be powered up now. There we go. So now we have the electric chairs powered up. How is our power supply? They don't have any. They don't draw any power at all. Yeah, I'll put the capacitors in mainly for effect, to be honest with you. There we go. And just because I can, I'm going to put a power switch there because I think it'll look pretty cool. There we go. And we'll sort that out as well. It's a bit creepy, that building now. Good grief! Look at all the things we found. There's loads of stuff. Loads of stuff. Loads of it. Huh. Yeah, loads more stuff, loads of things. Let me just go to deployment here, make sure that, yeah, they're all just not like sort of mixed risk, aren't they? That's high risk, this is low risk, that's just anything you want, right? Cool. So we'll wait until the search is finished, and then we will leave it there. I just want to see how many other things we find. So let's just have a quick rundown. We have 1 unit of fork, 35 units of spoons, 1 needle, 2 bottles of booze, 1 bottle of poison, 3 saws, 1 set of jail keys, 2 lighters, 2 screwdrivers, 2 sets, well, 2, like, pills, 2 drugs. It's like Zoidberg. 2 drugs, please. We have just some shears there, one unit of shears, 6 hammers, 4 drills, and a piano wire. And it sounds like some power's just gone out. Is that right? Can't have been. Oh no, it was just that thing. It was just that thing getting placed there, which has totally glitched that out. Look at that, the bar's going above where it should go. We're finding more spoons. Forever the spoon finder. So we've only got a couple more places to search. That guy's been digging. Actually, no, I think he's just been doing a bit of DIY. Look, he basically knocked a hole in his toilet and went, ah, crap. Let's leave it. Let's just leave it. They won't see. They won't see. That guy's done the same. Yeah. And that guy's... Oh, actually... There's a lot of people try to escape if you look at it. In fact, once I've done this full search, I'll be able to find out. But we've still got a couple more places to search. It'll do it eventually. Look at all these people getting locked down. How many people do we need? We need... Oh, we've got 5, 6 people, 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 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6. Apparently, you just... This guy is tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of you being... Figure out what you want to do with him. Put him in solitary or don't put him in solitary. Just make a decision. Just make a decision. What a fathead. I'm sure that bug's been... Well, it's always been in the game, but I'm sure it's getting worse. Right, so I think I need to hire a couple more janitors. As you can see, this warden's office is a bit funky. Let's hire 2 more janitors. There we go. Then go and clean the town. Right, come on, finish the search. Why have we only got 14? Oh, we've only got a couple more places to search. I think we'll be fine. We'll just stop that. Let me just go to our materials, remove tunnels, and how many am I seeing? 1, 2, 3 things there. Is that it? No, it's not that good. Yeah. Remove tunnels, there we go. So we have a couple of people try to escape. Right, not bad at all, not bad at all. Next episode we will continue on, basically. We've got loads of stuff to do. We've got these 2 other fairly large blocks to make. Obviously we need to put some CCTV in as well. There's a lot of things we need to do to finish them off. What I'm trying to do is really just get more prisoners in to make more money, and then that'll speed up the whole sort of building process. We need to finish off these here, which is basically a copy of that. Obviously there's more stuff to do in there. This needs to be grassed over. We need to have some sort of, I don't know, like little, what would you call it? Is that guy escaping? No, he is released, surely. Yeah, they wouldn't open the door for him otherwise. I saw him open the door. Let me just check. I'm make sure. Yeah, there's no escapes. Cool. Right. No escapes. So, we need to do all that. We need to put something here, which is going to be like a seaside resort thing, and maybe some sort of eatery there. I don't know. Comments in the comments as always. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.